At my ship base I built above this terminal, trying to get the 20/6 slot of this exotic here. And we're just gonna have 2 batches of ships come in. If they're not there, we're gonna switch over to our community event here, which is right. Wait. Maybe not. Never mind. Maybe it's not active right now. Anywho, we'll just see the 2 Razzles come in. They always come in first wave, those 2 different types. The exotics, so I've noticed in the last 1.58 update for PS4, the spawn rate for exotics has become, literally for me, very rare. And I have done my fair share of ship hunting in No Man's Sky since day 1, and probably in the class, I've seen this exotic on this planet now 3 times total. And I was here quite a bit hunting for that Razor right there, the S-Class. Like, I was here 3.5 days for that alone. And this is day 4 of trying to find this one, so fingers crossed. And I think when I got this one, it showed up in a space station, but I think it was after I went to a freighter, an NPC freighter, and once I went back to the station, it seemed like that showed up. So I don't know the spawn rates anymore like I used to before next. So yeah, we're gonna head back to my base at Lenin here. This is of course in Tracy Island. Supposedly it's supposed to be our hub council retreat island. However, I am not seeing anyone's bases anymore. I just wish, honestly, Hello Games would just tell us how base sharing and caching works. Like, in my opinion, if you're in my friends group and I land on a planet that you have a base, I don't care about anyone else's bases but the people that are in my friends group, honestly. That's my thoughts. So like, when I land in my lake retreat here, all the people in this island I'm friends with in the PSN, and their bases should all show up. I had 4 bases showing earlier this weekend, and then left the system, came back, and they're gone now, of course. I don't know if it's for me visiting my other bases in other systems causing that cache to be deleted. There should be an obvious option is all I wish there was. Or something that would tell me, hey, can I save this base in my cache because this is the person's base I care about, and I don't care about these other people's bases. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. I don't think Hello Games really took into account the hub factor in this size of a game, and all of us trying to basically build over 100 bases on one planet. Once it works though, it's gonna be beautiful, if it doesn't lag too bad. Now I seriously still think it's an issue they're having with Amazon AWS services and Azure services. I don't think they're playing nicely together. Or there's like the PC users have found, there's a timeout limit that's breaking itself. Basically there's too many bases to try to load, and then in turn it just freaks out and never loads anything. Oh yeah, here's my updates to the old I guess lake retreat place I call it. The design of this base is kind of based on the Sydney Opera House with its kind of angle shell designs. The lights on top I added just to give it some flair from space and for my neighbors when they look at it, which, yeah, none. Should be a huge base here. Should be a base there. Should be a big tower up there by 710. Should be another base over there, the AGT Ambassador base. There should be another base over there, Andes. There should be Unidestinies. Literally, there should be like 8 bases in this island, and none show for me now except mine. Yeah, awesome. Anywho, so yeah, there's my. I'm thinking about actually converting this base into like a art museum kind of place. I've started working on some random, just basic pieces using the decals and whatever. That's my centerpiece, and of course, the area. So I just gotta figure out how to do it without making it too close of an area, but we'll see. Let's look here now. Yeah, weird. Wonder when that starts. Maybe tomorrow, the new event? Must. See, I mean, look at all these comm balls. I don't care. I'd rather have my people I know their bases show up, honestly, but oh well, still working those bugs out. And I even have like network play on now. And yeah, I have my settings all set to friends only. So I don't know. Again, we haven't got any explanations on how all these settings work in correlation with base sharing, which I wish HG would be more transparent on this stuff, especially for all of us hub peeps and whatever that wanna, or everyone that wants to just, you know, have a base by your friend that you want to see every day and look out your window and see. So there we go. And also another thing that annoys me too, I'll show you here, which can't be this hard to do, really. Look at all these bases. These don't exist, these bases. I deleted them, but yet they all show. I want to use R3 just to write over this thing and boop, hold it, and it's gone from my list forever. Because I mean, there's the one I want. These ones I deleted. Of course, the servers are shady. This one's an earlier version of my base I already have. That's my ship farm post I was just at. This one I just made temporarily and deleted, made temporarily, deleted. Yeah. That's one of those things I wish, you know, we could clean up. And again, in here, let's look at PAL's bases. Yeah, none of these like that. I go there, there's nothing there. Nothing show. I mean, if they're in my base list, they should be cached, if anything. Again. So, anywho. Just some rants on, you know, the network stuff. And really at this point in the game too, all I do is community events at this point and build bases and ship farm. I mean, let's see. Explorers Guild, 100% done. Mercenaries Guild, 100% done. Merchants Guild, 100% done. Corvax, I got a lot of work to do. I've been only in Gek Viking systems, mainly my bases, so I need about 14 more missions and I'll be fully completed there. Viking, pretty close on the words. Again, 12 missions here, so there's 2 more and then 10 on there. Gek, every single word. So I'm waiting for that patch. When I talk to Gek, I should not have anything that's scrambled, really. Because I know every word, I can't learn anymore. And 15 more missions on that and I'll be fully completed. Otherwise, all this stuff I've done, it's been done already. Artemis paths are done, the Atlas path, the space anomaly stuff, everything. So right now, yeah. To me, oh my gosh. Write this one down. Dead Doge. So on that note, we're gonna restart and load my game here. Actually, let's save one more time. I wanna see if maybe that I'm online now, that I can actually get bases to show. I doubt it, but hey. Again, this is why I wish they would publish exactly how it all works, the base sharing and visibility and everything. Right now I'm flying blind. I'm gonna tweet at them actually. I don't think they're gonna say anything, but you know, I can try to. So I'm notorious for talking when I type. Oh my gosh, my typing skills are horrible. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was PV. No way. Okay, sorry. Let's see here. So yeah, it probably didn't work, obviously. You can tell there's nothing there like before in the days. Oh, that was so nice when that happened. I feel like we need to go to space to trigger maybe the public event. Can't remember if it's still live right now, the new one, or if it's still waiting. Yeah, not bad though. I mean, this thing was it is a 19.6 layout, so it's only one main slot lower than what I could get, but oh, this layout. I just want to get rid of the photon cannon at times because I don't use it as a weapon. I'd rather use positron ejector or infra knife, just because infra knife is amazing for mining anything in space, like asteroids. Like, oh my god, you just go to warp, get out of warp, and just fire in directions. Pretty cool. But is that my... Yeah, that's my base. It's showing it up there, I can tell. So yeah, right here, there should be a base here. Should be a base up here. Should be a base over here. Should be a base here. Should be one up over here. And Andy's beautiful one over here. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. It was really sweet when I saw 5 bases from a window in my my own base. Okay, let's go see if we can trigger that public event. Not sure if it's live yet or not again, so. It's building. Yep, I think it must be done for the week, so I did get a lot of hex cores and got my Quicksilver up to 7,000 or so. Well, we're waiting here, I guess we can call the freighter in. So yeah, I'd be interested to see if I get any responses from Hello Games or Sean Murray. I doubt it, but who knows? Maybe the few of us in the hub here can bother them enough to they'll reply or whatever. I think the community in itself would love to know really what's going on with all the space train stuff, because I mean we just love making bases. It's like it becomes an addiction. It's a gameplay loop I love in this game. However, not a fan of how everything should frickin' fit together and snap. Honestly, all the pieces should. I don't know, whoever did the base building QCing on Hello Games, they didn't build bases really. They have no idea how to build bases like we do. So I mean, there's some very obvious things I'm gonna show you right now that just drive me crazy. Like, I don't get how you missed this. It's a big update, yes, but you should have just had some people in the community. These are all small cuboid rooms. I like them because of all the glass, and I love seeing everything in smart contemporary designs. Here's the problem I have. Anything that's underneath structures here, large rooms or small rooms, none of that will ever snap to this. Like, yeah, you think that should snap. And the worst part is that these sizes, they don't match up. What the hell are you thinking? Seriously, look at that. Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. This should snap as a base. this should be a foundation frame I build on the bottom of something, and then I can then place my actual structure on it or whatnot. Again, the foundation specific stuff too, like these stuff. I mean, these things, you can't put them anywhere that you have anything in your base now. Like, see how that's red? The only way I can ever place one of these is if I delete anything that's in my base where I want to put this structure underneath. Why does that matter? Again, stupid. Because I know why it does that. If I were to place this foundation strut here, the inside of my base, right in that spot, the floor will change color to the actual foundation versus the actual cuboid floor. It's obvious what's happening is that this piece is snapping too high. It should snap underneath the actual cube, but instead it snaps through the floor. Again, base building since base building was a thing. When I go to storage here, anymore either. Like, this used to be so much easier to do all this stuff, like building storage containers, delete them and build another one. But anywho, minor complaints, just nitpicky stuff that you know, day one players playing forever would really, you know, mention. Final updates are great. I mean, look at that Diplo just hanging out by my base. Also, why can't I just hold X here and sit on this thing instead of have to jump up on it and then use a sitting emoji? Another thing that could be easily changed. Because, I mean, that's what we love doing. We love taking pictures of our pals. So yeah, that's some of the annoying things that I've noticed. Of course, the thing with the terminals, with you know, like the technician terminals, if you place them in cuboid rooms like this, above ground, above another area, the technicians themselves, when you place them, will be at the very bottom level. Yeah, that's why I don't have anyone in here right now. So yeah, you know, just some annoyances of mine. Let's see here. Let's go to my other base here just for fun. I'll show you, kind of give you an idea more about these issues I'm running into. Honestly though, I don't know about the snapping of pieces. If they change how that work, the sizes and everything, literally would break every single person's base and design. So I wish they would have really QC'd those pieces more than anything in day one, because it's not like you have to build in hours and hours to make, you know, the pieces get changed and all of a sudden nothing fits anymore. That would be horrible. And the ability to crop or resize the decal to be nice too, since we've been putting Galactic Hub on the flag, but it just doesn't fit right or look right. I know you could do that previously, I thought, in the pre-next updates, I remember, I thought. But, anyhow, still, I mean, again, minor complaints about the game, really. Just curious to see where it goes. And also, okay, watch this. This is the weird fun thing too, the teleporter factor. I don't know what. My teleporter used to be like right above me, like right there. But I moved over here in hopes that I would end up here from teleporting, but not the case. So yeah, now if I were to place, let's say, a scientist, technician terminal here, he would actually end up here. So, yeah, weird. Also, after the 1.58 update, all the terrain generation, the way terrain used to work in your base is you'd place a piece that would destroy that terrain. Not now. You gotta actually destroy, like, this room here. I have to then mine this out with terrain manipulator, and then create it again. And then I don't know if I like that change very well, but that might have been just, something that happened. So like, yeah, this whole area here is all terrain. So what I had to do is delete all these, go behind it, mine it all out, rebuild them all. So, but I'm over that now. That's okay. I got it all fixed up. This base really isn't that important to me. It's more of the reason I have a base here is just because of location. It's right next to the portal I activated, so Makes it easy for me to instantly travel anywhere I need to go. And the fact that the portal's already been powered up, so useful at times. It hasn't bugged still. All the exocraft are floating and jets are full on. It's my first try too at a like a cave layer type of thing. I wish there was a way you could also reset your base's terrain at times, because I know I do too much manipulation at times and it gets ugly. It's funny, I saw someone on Reddit do the same thing I've been doing with my elevator stuff, where I put numbers to tell you what floor you're on, and then lights to indicate how close you are to the bottom, because this one does injure you a little when you fall, but no biggie. So there we go. Escape, which I can't remember if I reopened up the mine or not. Oh yeah. It's always fun having your own exit strategy. Whoa! That's a good distance. So yeah, there's, you know, just some random fun quirks and bugs and issues I'd like to get worked out in the next couple of patches. Again, the biggest thing I really want, again, is just a clarification from HG on, hey, how the hell does that base sharing and visibility really work? Because, I mean, we've been trying to figure this out forever in the hub, and we are just basically insert, I don't know, emoji, really. We're at that point. I'm a religious saver, as you can tell here. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna try. I foolishly broke down my squid, kind of, even though I'm gonna keep it. Let's use my little Raza. I got a collection these days of 2 Razas, 2 exotics, 1 48 slot hauler, and a 38 slot explorer that can do about 2,500 light year jumps. I get superior to my freighter. Come Lenin and see, maybe, I don't know, I've done all this stuff so many times trying to get this to work. And it's so random. One time I was jumped to galaxies to help a fellow hub member in the E-hub, Ice and Time. And then after that though, I lost all my bases I had previously had, so I don't know if that was related, but whatever, no bigs. Here's the ship farming system. Let's see. This is where we want New Lenin. Yep, here's New Lenin on Hub 10. I really do like to look at these Razas, and I love the addition of the gun turrets on all the ships. This little thing though, I mean, I wish it had more slots like my other one. My other Raza is a 38/12 slot S-class. This is a 29 slot 6 S-class. Damage potential though is still 24k with positron ejector. The main thing I want to do with that exotic is that I want to make that thing actually. That's hell. Okay. One shot. Trying to be a little more accurate instead of just spamming positron. But we're just gonna good dogfight it on. I still want to hit the dang ships I was in on. Yeah, the positron ejector in dogfighting and ship fighting is ridiculous. Let's see. Not even fair, is it? Seriously, I mean, look at that thing. And the range isn't bad either. I mean, it's very, very, very solid. Oh, crap, I don't want that. My bad. Yeah, I haven't actually done a PvP dogfighting yet. But, it's a bummer always though when you save a freighter and they don't reward you at all. Oh well, we're just gonna go back to our base. Let's see, where are we? Cause, but I don't know. I don't want to take out the resources again. It's weird too. Right now, if I keep scanning, it seems like I'll keep finding new locations in this system. Okay, watch this now. We'll see. I'm gonna guess observatory. Oh. Oh, outside of my. I lied. It was only that limit. Okay. I feel like I have everything but sodium diode for. I don't want to go there. It's a long way away. We'll do that later. I do like the animated engine graphics too. They look really good. And how also when you're thrusting or not, how it changes the colors and everything. This thing actually looks really cool close up. It has the little red flames and everything. And look at those little guns. And the lights on this thing are pretty awesome too, where they're located. Right there. The detail of the ships is pretty sweet. Aww. It's got the symbol of our Galactic Hub Defense Force ships, which I totally sold for a different ship. It went to an ugly looking design, so I'm like, I'm busy enough in this game to be part of the GHDF. Flying on the planet though was pretty fun, low level. Which I imagine is going to be next. Oh, there it is. Hit. Well, this is a nice area for bases too. Okay, let's go home. Oh yeah, that's on the other side of my home. Oh, so lonely. That's my pad I'm on. So there we go, just my base and some ranting about minor issues really. And also, yeah, the public event is not live yet, so bummer. Guess I'll have to try to sneak some in tomorrow maybe. I'm my peeps. Peace out.